Hi, Gordon here with another edition of the Unscripted series. And today I'm going to talk about our rosettes. But first, let me talk kind of philosophically. I want to make sure that when we, Shar and Aaron and I, are working on instruments, that our focus is like 99% on the acoustics of the instrument. I'm just a believer that you can't do everything well. You've just got to pick what your priorities are. And for us, the tone is extremely important. And so something has to give. What's going to give is the aesthetics. But I don't want the aesthetics to be bad. The way we make them give is by standardizing them. And that way, if we've standardized on certain aesthetic features of the instrument as we're building, we don't have to worry about variation in those features. We can just kind of keep our mind on the aesthetics. So one of those features is the rosette. Here's an example. This is a maple rosette, and you can see the maple in the middle and the purfling lines, the black purfling lines around each side of it. Here's a rosette in this beautiful master grade koa instrument. That is a koa rosette. And again, you see those black purfling lines right around the outside of the rosette. So every once in a while, we get asked, hey, can you make my rosette wider? Or can you make it out of cocobolo? And well, the answer is no, we can't. And let me explain why. Because we get our rosettes made about 70 at a time. And here's how they're made. Imagine I've got 3 pieces of wood here. This one down here is going to be my black fiber that goes on the outside of the rosette. This is going to be my piece of maple, going to be thicker, obviously. And this is going to be my other black fiber. So those 3 pieces are sandwiched together and then glued. And then they are wrapped around a heated mandrel. Now, a mandrel is a tube, a metal tube, and you can take and heat that, and that's like when we bend the size of the instrument. So by heating it, I can bend this sandwich, and I can take that sandwich and bend it just like that, slowly all the way around my heated mandrel. And then when the mandrel has cooled off, I can release that. Mandrel comes out. Well, my little piece of paper are going to come apart, which is not what really happens. So now I've got this tube of rosettes, and I can slice them. So I can get a wood slicer and slice them. And as you can see, every one of them is going to be like that. So we get our rosettes made up about 70. A piece like that will do about 70 rosettes. We get them done about 70 at a time. And that way, when we're installing them and working on them, we don't have to have our mind distracted by the customization of that, the width of the slot, how close is it to the sound hole, does it meet correctly under the fretboard. Sounds like a simple thing to vary the rosette, but as you can see, it would affect a number of other things, and it would take us away from our biggest job, which is to make the tone of these as good as we can. All right, thanks. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.